straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have been my best to see this piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Settle down.
All right, here we go.
I said settle down.
Now, my stream was copyrighted for some reason. I don't know why. It said there was music copyrighted.
Members of the International Union Peace
So I'm going to be recording this instead.
until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yuuzhan ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
All right.
Squadron aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Here we go.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper.
Oh, this is awesome.
Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of an incoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
All right, here we go.
Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2 altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Golem 4, understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts.
All
They
right.
hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element.
All right.
gotta keep
It's been a
an eye
long
out
time
for
since I've had to use the
bombers.
full controller here.
Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
Oh, you can see the glass. You can see the scratches in the glass. That's pretty cool.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts follow up for another attack. Point is 835. Eagle 2, bandit!
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Yeah, already used that to change my target.
I'm on this one's tail.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Parabombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid showed some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
This is what Ace Combat should feel like. Closing in.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Oh, that's what that special weapon is. Huh. Okay.
It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Do not speak to an Ace Combat veteran in that tone of voice, sir. And I'm going with regular missiles this time.
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups. Missile away.
This is HQ. Attention
Ah.
combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs? I can't tell them apart.
I got one on my tail, it seems. That's my target right there. Yeah, he broke off, of course. Reducing the speed.
Enemy bomber hit, but still airborne. Finish it off.
Mage 2's bandit confirmed down.
Don't let them destroy the harbor. Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor is under heavy fire.
Alright.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Oh, trust me, I'm aware. I am aware. Oh, wow. Okay. It's a whole bunch of primary targets. Okay, time to use that special. Reducing speed.
Locked. Missile away. One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
Enemy on me.
Woo! Yeah. Okay.
To Golem and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Nice.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Golem 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Do we actually have to land? Because that'd be cool if we do. What?
Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Huh.
Call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back.
Oh, nice.
Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Camera angle R.
Do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
For that, Golem Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2 altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
Oh, this looks really cool.
Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Golem 4, understood.
Oh, you can slow down. Or you can slow-mo it.
Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman.
Huh.
Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an
Let's see what-
element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
He's about to take down that bomber.
Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located.
Enemy bomber confirmed down.
Okay, so I'm gonna skip that for now. Pulse laser, anti-air defense. Sorry, anti-surface and anti-air high-speed laser capable of firing in short bursts. Huh. Oh yeah, that's from the original Ace Combat games.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia.
So let's see how we did here.
International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
So I'm just gonna have a quick look here at the replay. See how well I did here. Oh, there you can see the other. coming up to the enemy. I think that's where I used that special missile to take down 4 of them at once. Yep, that's where that happened. It's like the AI is trying to play catch up with me. Okay. Total time. Is this in real time or is this in... Oh, here, let's speed this up a little, shall we? There we go. Took down my targets. There we go. Alright, that was it. Okay. Aircraft tree has been unlocked in campaign mode. Nice. You can now equip parts in campaign mode. Sweet. Well, let's try the second mission then. See how that works out.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army.
Oh, really?
Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Damn.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
Well, that sounds pretty bad.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
That's why she got shot down, I guess. Damn.
In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye. I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship.
Really?
For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here.
Huh.
I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard.
Really?
This was a prison.
God damn.
This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Damn. Oh God. That's not a pretty story.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Grays Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support.
Oh, you think?
If that happens, Fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Radar vehicles. Which means they probably have SAMs. Try to gain the upper hand on missions. Okay. So let's... You receive them during the campaign mode for each mission you complete. Okay. Yeah, okay, so basically... Alright. Ooh, the F4 Tomcat. Ooh, the MiG-29? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I've only got 58. Okay, I get it. So let's see. What is this? Enhances aircraft acceleration. Seems like I already have it. Okay. Surface to air missiles. Hold on. Air to air burst missiles. They are about to be. If it's not a direct hit. Huh. Okay. So let's select our F-16. Guided penetration bomb. Short range aerial suppression. Okay, that's what that is. Standard missiles. I think we'll just... Oh, I see. Yeah, so we're definitely going to want these. Okay.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Yeah, we're definitely going to want the free fall, the bombs for sure. East wind, cloud cover broken, destroying.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Whoa.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Okay, I can automatically level up my craft. That's nice. I don't want to go too fast though, because speed.
Mage 2, Fox 2. Target destroyed.
Okay.
Fire the AA! Get our vehicle out of there! It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Oh shit! Flak fire.
Being attacked by enemy aircraft. We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. The anti-air radar vehicle has been destroyed. We're going for the radar car. They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us. The radar vehicles are under fire. Can we move them?
Locked on. Fox 2!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there. Protect the radar vehicle. Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Okay, I know what I'm doing. I got a pretty good idea now. So, ooh, I only have 7 bombs? Well, that sucks.
Locked.
Shit. Where are the damn interceptors?
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down.
Here we go.
Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Closing. Evade.
Okay, let's go.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. Base is too far from Allied territory. Breaking off.
Going to Fox 2.
Trigger, there's 1 more to go. Enemy missile coming at me. Breaking.
Didn't I fire the bomb?
Target acquired. Good work, Trigger. The enemy's a lovely pile of scrap.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Mission update. Alright.
Bandit is in my sights.
Targets have been updated. Oh, shoot. We took a hit.
No, they're not linked with radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback for those core merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Bandit is in my sights.
Come on, you bastard. Darn it. Alright. There's some ground targets I need to take care of. Alright, where's these ground targets?
You're almost out of special weaponry.
Whoa!
Right. This base is worth destroying.
Okay, I gotta be more careful. My damage is at 45%.
It didn't connect.
Missile launched.
Forward a high.
Come on, you.
Right now.
Locked.
This is School 6. I'm hurt, but still fine. The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too. Enemy on your rear. Right inside it. Hostile on your back. Watch out. Attack missed. Golem 2, you can't go after every target. Missile fire. Evading. We aim over clear ground. School 3, you have to bail out now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Come on, you.
Five
Alright.
targets remaining. Page 2, walking.
Wait, so you want us to
All
take down
right.
the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
4 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. It didn't connect.
Page 2, box 2. Targeting gun range.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
3 targets remaining.
Everything's been burned down.
Locked on target.
The enemy has a lock on me.
Target is hit.
Whoa!
Operations complete. Raise your break. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
UAV. Uh-oh.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Spotted, Cloud. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Mage 2, break that lock.
Missile coming! Break! Break!
Fox 2.
Don't try to read their movements. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Wow, what happened here? I was locked on for a second.
Didn't connect.
Come on.
Enemy does a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase him down and pull the trigger.
Page 2, you've iced up. Page 2, you've iced up. Miss. That's a miss.
Ah.
Watch out. Enemy has a lock on you.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's another I want to try.
You're doing good.
Page 2.
Just 2 more.
An enemy in front of me and behind me.
Come on, you. Where are you?
So, drones don't feel the G-force, huh?
Shot down a bit. 1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
He's mine.
Bandit evaded the attack.
Not for long.
Fox 2.
They won't show up on the radar. I'm iced up.
Trigger, don't let them give you the runaround. Take them down one at a time.
He's moving away fast. Let's get under the cloud cover.
Fox 2.
There we go.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission
Took
complete. RTB.
Took
No
some
casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
took some damage, but we're okay.
The bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
So that was pretty good. I imagine taking 51% damage didn't really give me a very high score there, but that was nice and invigorating.
Air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
All right. I guess I'll call that enough for today. If you guys want to see the next video, hopefully this one doesn't get copyright claimed like the stream did. I apologize, guys. Anyway, this is the PlayStation Inquisition, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.